Okay, so for this part, what if we remember correctly, we said MAB is equal to, let me go one back, it's equal to minus 7 over 3, right? Now, if the lines are perpendicular, if AB is perpendicular to CD, that means their gradients, or the product of their gradients, will equate to -1. So I'm going to say MCD is equal to the negative, the reciprocal here of, it's going to be positive 3 over 7. If this one's negative, this one will be positive. If that one's 7 over 3, this one will be 3 over 7. Now, I already know that. Now, let me come up with a formula or an equation for MCD. We've done it in the previous slide. It's going to be 8 minus 6. Sorry, not 8. A minus 6 divided by 3 minus 4, which is equal to A minus 6 over positive 7. Now I know if this is the equation and that's the actual value, I can equate it. So let me do that over here. I can say it's going to be positive 3 over 7 is equal to A minus 6 divided by 7. Now let's multiply this. That's 7 times 7, 7 times 3 over 7 minus 6 is equal to A. Therefore, A will equal to, some calculations, you can see the 7's cancelled, then I got 3 minus 6, and 3 minus 6 is going to be -3. That's right, -3. And that's my solution there. Okay, now what does it mean if the points are collinear? If the points are collinear. Well, let's refresh our memory. We said if points are collinear, if A, B, and C are collinear, or A, B, and D are collinear. So let's see, we're working with A, B, let's try and improve on that B. There we go. A, B, and D are collinear. Right? If A, B, and D are collinear, then we can say, well, the gradient of MAB must be equivalent to the gradient of MBD, which must also be equivalent to the gradient of MAD. Now we already know the gradient of AB is going to be minus 7 over 3. If I can just confirm that, it's minus 7 over 3, which means this must also be minus 7 over 3, and this must also be minus 7 over 3. So I can take coordinates minus 1 and 3, and I can take 3 and A, and then I can equate it to this particular gradient we have over here. So I'm going to say that's the gradient, and I'm going to find the gradient of MAD, which is equivalent to A minus 3 divided by 3 plus 1, which is 3 minus 1, which is equal to A minus 3 over 4. Now you know that if they are collinear, this must hold up. I must have minus 7 over 3. So let me do that. Minus 7 over 3 is equated to A minus 3 over 4. A little bit of calculations there I can find. Let me do it on this side. That's going to be 4 multiplied by minus 7 over 3 plus 3 is equal to A. Therefore, A has the following value. It's going to be minus 28 over 3, okay, plus 3. Minus 19 over 3. That's the value. Let's just fix that and make it look more like a 9. Minus 19 over 3. And there we go. That's my solution. If the points are collinear, I know that the gradient between any two points on that line, between any collinear points, must be equivalent. So knowing that MAB is equal to minus 7 over 3, and that must be the same as MBD, and therefore AD must be the same. Now what you can also do is you can try it between points BD, and you'll notice it gives you the same value. Best of luck.